Hello, I am Martin.Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. The plan for today is the same as for the previous part. We just need to farm more gold and more portraits and deeds, especially these two. We're probably gonna need some crests as well, but portraits and deeds are way more important. The plan is still to finish upgrades in guild and blacksmith. Off camera, I checked the stagecoach. I've been thinking about recruiting a new hero and replacing one of our level 3 guys, but then I decided against it for now because I'd like to recruit people on level 1 so we can upgrade them a bit before they go for the first run, so we can just take them on at least medium run right away. I really don't like doing runs with people on level 0. They're just way too weak. So I upgraded experienced recruits to level 1, and I was hoping that we get level 1 people immediately, but I was wrong about that, so I guess we have to wait 1 week and then we get the higher level heroes. I've never tried how this experienced recruits work, so hopefully it works the way I think it does. Once we start getting level 1 heroes, I will replace Lindway. And I was thinking about whom I'd like to get, and I think I just replace Westall with another Westall and try some more unusual combinations. Just go maybe without the proper tank, just take one of these guys that we have not been using too much, use him as a tank, just give him tank trinkets, and go with a healer and like DPS heavy group or something like that. I don't want to replace too many people, but it also depends on what heroes are we gonna get. What is a problem with experienced recruits is I burned all the portraits that we have, and portraits are required for upgrades of the guild. So now we are missing 11, and probably here I guess it's gonna be like 15 more. So my guess is like 25 to 30 portraits that what we need, and here it's 32 and another probably like 40 deeds, so 70 plus deeds. So we have a lot of work. I think the gold won't be such a problem. We may have bigger problems with these heirlooms. Also, I checked one option that we have for this run, or option, a suggestion that you guys gave me in comments about taking where is he? Plague Doctor today to get rid of the diseases that we had in the previous part, because the plan for today is take the same setup as in the previous part. So we are taking people who have a disease, and Plague Doctor, if we change the setup a bit, has, where is it, leeches and one more thing, the cure. Oh, this is self only, so leeches that removes diseases. So we would save some gold and get rid of a disease during the run. So I was thinking about this option, but I decided against it because I don't know honestly whom to replace. Plague Doctor, that's either third or fourth position, and I kind of want to have a jester on this run. Same with the healer, we are going for a medium run. And diseases are not that bad. The price for healing diseases, it's okay-ish. Even though we're gonna hit level 3 in this run, so it's gonna be a bit higher. I don't know. I'd rather go with a setup that I think it's better, and then pay some gold than risk the go without the jester or without the healer. Um, So yeah, I'm gonna stick to the same setup as in the previous part. These diseases really are not the end of the world. Accuracy of stress above 70. that shouldn't happen, and minus 50 disease resist can be a problem, but well, hopefully she won't get hit by too many things that can cause a disease. So that's I think enough talking, and let's get to the run. I was thinking about going to Cove again, but the run in Wield is better. Simply because we have 5 deeds guaranteed. In Cove, we have portraits, we need those as well, but only 2. If there was like 4 portraits, I would go for Cove. But 5 versus 2, the difference is just like huge, and we need more deeds. So this is the choice, and because we have all the trinkets already equipped, everything is the same as in the previous run. We can go buy some provisions and start the run. So that's food. Even though we have the bloodthirst ring, I'm still taking 24 food. We needed all of it in the previous run with this setup, so I'll try to play it safe. Shovels, 4 wheeled, I'm taking 6. Now torches, the usual amount. 3 anti-venoms, 3 bandages. Hopefully it's gonna be enough. Medicinal herbs, nah, not really. 1 key, and I think I'm fine with this. I'm thinking about holy water, but what needs holy water in Wield? Is there even anything that needs holy water? I don't think so. Okay, so we have food, we have shovels, we have torches, that's most important. So I think we can start. And again, the goal is as much gold as possible, and deeds and portraits. That's the by far the highest priority.
Let us burn out this evil.
So, how does it look like? We will have to backtrack a bit. Maybe we can go this way, then up and finish the run. It's not that bad. It's a decent layout for a medium run. Okay, let's go down first. And we can actually use the herbs that we got for free. Okay, at least we get rid of them right from the start, and that's a lot of food.
For a task well performed.
Oh, and of course that was stupid because I should have done that with the Antiquarian. Well, that's a bad start. Okay, let's focus. Maggots, prized maggots.
Be gone, fiend.
1 down.
Another one falls. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
This should be a kill as well. Okay. That was
This expedition
easy.
at least promises success.
Now I'd really like to just turn around and go back so we could avoid the obstacle, but it's not possible, so we have to burn a shovel.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
And this is actually a good place to get scouting, especially when it's a critical success, so it revealed the secret door. Well, that was nice. Okay, And we got that one key, so we can open the chest and get 3 trapezohedrons. Again, I was hoping for at least one trinket. This chest gives really good stuff. But well, 7,500. I'm not gonna complain about that. Sounds like a good start to me. I wonder if it's possible to get more secret rooms in one run. I've never seen that, but I haven't seen anything that would say that it's not possible. Okay, let's try to disarm it with the Jester to remove the stress and activate the Antiquarian again so we can loot everything with her hunger. Yeah, sure. We have so much food that we can get hunger proccing probably every corridor and it still would have enough.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. The match is struck.
Oh, come on.
A blazing star is born.
Don't give me empty crates. That's one of the few things that doesn't give us antiques when looted. Oh, this is gonna give us antique. Good. Don't be empty. There we go.
A fortune waiting to be spent. The light.
I
the
think I'm gonna throw away the torches. That was a good crate. Rare antique.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, scouting. Good. Oh, and that's a pretty significant. Which way do we want to go? I think we go this way, and actually, I was thinking about going down then and do this corridor last because there is this obstacle. So you'd wait and see if we have enough shovels. I don't want to backtrack that much. Maybe it doesn't really matter if you backtrack once or twice. But I definitely want to go this way first.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I think it's time to throw away the extra food. I doubt that we gonna need 31 food.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
What now? I think now it's time to throw away one shovel. I definitely can't afford to leave behind portraits and deeds, so I just had to throw something away. Use another torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
And let's
we
kill some more
only the
stuff.
strength to follow it.
Okay, the Nasher is probably highest priority. But we can't hit him with the Jester, so let's go after one artillery. Is at least this one gonna die? Yep. What about you? Maybe I'm just gonna use protection. Try to kill the Nasher. Good.
Executed with impunity.
Hey, dodged.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay, what now? I think it's time to reduce the stress a bit, at least on the occultist. Beacon the Scratcher, kill the second artillery, and just use protection again. I think the Scratcher can't reach, can reach only the first two, so the protection reduces his damage quite a bit. What about you? Just buff up everyone. Can we finally finish the fight? Perfect. Oh, another rare antique. How does it look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 torches, something like that. Never mind. I didn't want to... this is a second stupid mistake. I didn't want to just cancel it. I wanted to swap to the inventory and throw away torches. Well, I'll just throw away 500 gold. I don't know what's going on today. Well, let's keep going. Hopefully it's not trapped. Of course it is trapped. How strong is the blight? Oh, it's actually quite strong for a trap. Okay, keep going. Please, no more mistakes. What about this? There is the loot, good.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I think I'm just gonna burn the torch, throw them away now, and take the emerald. Okay, next. I think we're gonna camp in the next room. How many fights can we see? We're gonna do these two, and then we have 1, 2, 3. Yep, we need more room in the inventory. Okay, what about this? I definitely want to kill the acolyte before she can do anything. I don't want to waste this much damage on her. Actually, she's gonna bleed out anyway. So I'll just focus on slime.
Slowly.
And hopefully
This is how a life
it's
is
not gonna
taken.
multiply. Nope.
Their formation is broken.
Good.
Maintain the offensive.
And I don't think we have to use a torch because we are gonna camp in the next room, and that's gonna increase the light level to 100. So just go in without burning another torch. And slimes, surprise slimes even, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, this one is gonna die.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Almost. Hopefully we
As the
don't
field
miss.
falls,
There we go.
a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, the tent can wait after we
A
rest.
trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And this time it's definitely a feast. So, what do we want to use? Definitely battle trance. And there is one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to change for the Antiquarian. I wanted to train her to get a different camping skill that produces a random trinket. Oh, that was a mistake. It's just basically create at least 750 gold, and from the description I think it can really create any trinket, including the rare ones. I have to remember that and train both antiquarians to have that. Oh well, can't do much about it now. So what else can we do? Probably get the stress reduction. Buff up the Hellion further. Reduce the stress from the buff. And what else do we have? I think that's all we can do. Curious incantation. Does it stack up to get minus 65% stress damage? Let's find out. Yep, it does. And we can even use the resupply. Sure, why not? More food. Well, we're gonna most likely gonna throw it away, but why not? I just wanted to try it. Okay, so now we can rest. No ambushes, so let's salute the tent. It's empty, and we can keep going. Scouting, good. But there is something, so it's worth checking that out. I'm thinking that it might be worth looting it even without herbs. I'd like to get the minor antique. I don't remember what happens when we loot carcass without herbs. I think there is a good chance for a disease or blight. I don't think this can give a negative quirk though. So I'm gonna try it. Rabies. Okay, so we have another disease, but when we are healing a disease in town, there is a chance that we heal more than one. So hopefully we remove both at the same time. And the rabies is not the worst disease ever. The extra damage can be useful. But I have to say, without the secret room, this round would be pretty bad. Secret room, those 3 gems from that improved it quite a bit. But other than that, we wouldn't have almost anything. And now we get those herbs. Ah, come on, that's too late.
Paid for in blood.
Okay, not sure. It's good that we surprised them. I hate these things. Ah, come on. Can't you just kill them? 3 hit points. 4 hit points. How much damage can you do? 5 to 9? Or 2 to 3, and they have pretty high blight resist, so it's better to just go for the stab, I think.
Press
Good.
disadvantage.
One down.
Give them no quarter.
Now kill another one. And another one. Good. Managed to dodge the attack. Now we can finish the last one off.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates.
And this
additional
needs
fall.
holy water. How is it called? Eldritch Altar. I think with holy water it removes a quirk. Maybe I'm just gonna wait. If we get holy water somewhere, maybe I'm just gonna take it and return. And I don't want to use this without the holy water. I really don't know what that would do, and these things usually give like a lot of stress or negative quirks, all the stuff that we don't want. How does it look like with shovels? We have 4. This is 1. This is 2. And if we get more rubble, it's gonna be here, so we have enough. We can dig up the grave. Okay, we have to throw away the food. And I think herbs as well. Oh, come on. Good, we managed to dodge that. That would be quite annoying, that pool, if it succeeded. It would really cause problems. Okay, let's try to get rid of her before she can act again. And can we one-shot the brawler? That's a really good chance. Never mind. Okay, 4 hit points, bleeding for 2. So let's kill him.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
And we should be able to kill this one with the curse.
Success. So
Do we want to
clearly
take a
indeed.
key or not?
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I don't think so. My guess is that there can be only one secret room in the dungeon. So I think we can afford to throw away a key now. And more maggots. How much damage would this be? Hopefully we hit this one for 4. Oh, we hit both of them for more than enough. But this one wasn't enough. Okay, so let's finish him off this way, or finish it off this way, and kill this one. And the last one is gonna bleed out. Works for me.
A death by inches.
And the rare antique from maggots sounds good. The Antiquarian is doing a lot during this run. It's basically just the secret room and Antiquarian giving us all the money. Okay, old tree. Old tree needs anti-venom. Portraits, that sounds good. And to be honest, I want to take the citrine as well this time. What do we have? I think we can throw away torches. Just one last corridor. Yep. Should be fine without torches now. Okay, scouting, yep. There is one more fight. Can we take all of this? We can, but we don't need shovels anymore. We don't need antivenom either. What's the last thing? Some kind of fountain or altar or something like that. Okay, that shouldn't need antivenom. Let's throw that away. And now we don't have a key, and I'm not sure. Can we maybe open this with a shovel? Nope. So the only option is just to risk it and try to open it this way. And it didn't work. Never mind. Okay, the last fight could be interesting with quite low light level. Oh, it's just slimes, so hopefully we can kill them before they can cause any trouble. Okay, this one is down. How does it look like with the blight resist? Pretty high. So I'll just go for the damage this way. This should be a kill. And hopefully the Hellion goes first. There we go.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
There is something we can loot, so let's try it. There is something, so it was worth it. Actually, that was really worth it with another rare antique. We can... Oh, we don't have room for more portraits. So what do we throw away? This is 60 gold. This is 50 gold. This is 60 gold. So I think we throw away shovels. And take the one portrait. So in the end, thanks to the Antiquarian and the secret room, we should get quite a lot of money. But other than that, without those two things, this run would be horrible.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Let's see, how much is it gonna be? That looks quite good. Okay, 24,500. It's really how much was from the Antiquarian and from the secret room. Bandage. This is gold, food. Okay, so from here, everything is from Antiquarian or from the secret room. This is 4,000, 13,500, and this is I don't know how many, 10 maybe. So like 13,000. So like half of the gold, maybe even more than half of the gold, came from the Antiquarian and the secret room. Well, good job. Okay, let's see about quirks that we get this time. Resilient replaced, precise striker. That sucks. Slow draw, photomania. Automata isn't bad. Slow draw is quite annoying, but for Jester, not the end of the world. I will remove it at some point, but whatever. It's just for a first round, so really not the end of the world. And Unholy Slayer replaced Quick Reflexes. Again, I think I'd rather have Quick Reflexes. I may have to check the better heroes and fix some of those good quirks so we don't lose them this way. But the problem is it's really expensive to fix good quirks. Or fixate good quirks. Okay, for a while we'll just have to accept the fact that sometimes good quirks are gonna be replaced.
Faces as they stormed the manor.
More important for now is
And the letter was on its way.
to get to veteran runs. And one thing I forgot, I've been healing or removing a quirk from Gurney. I didn't mention that. I think that's not super important. Okay, so what do you have now? I'm really curious about the couch. Ooh, this is definitely interesting. I'll just grab all four and we would have a really good group. Main tank, off tank, Jester, Vestal. Perfect composition, really strong. I'll have to think about this. And this might take a while, because I'm very tempted to just take all four of them. Well, we definitely need the Vestal, though it's still only level 0. I was hoping that all of them would have a level 1. I'm not sure that I want to take a tank. Okay, so that's something I will have to think about off camera. And let's check our options for the next run. We can either go to Cove with the new Vestal to give her a level up, or try a long run. Protection if storage above 75, dodge if storage above 75. That's a good item. Question is, do we have a group for that? And the answer is we don't. For apprentice runs we are left with quite weak compositions. I think we may have to do a short run with the Vestal, maybe even take the Hellion and just get the proper tank. Then we see. Also, I'd like to get the Cove to level 3. I think there will be one more apprentice boss run that we still have to do. Too bad that we have to pass on this. What's the reward? And the reward is of course crests. I probably don't have a choice. I can't or don't want to do a long run without the proper tank, without healer. On that would be a catastrophe. Just can't do that. Okay, so next point. Going to Cove, do a medium run, and then I'll do one more. Do a short run, and I think I'm gonna do two short runs in the next part. Try to get some decent group with the new people. And we will probably be left with one really unusual group. I was thinking about something like Abomination as a main tank, then Houndmaster as an off tank. That will actually work. He can get 4 abilities useful from or usable from the second position, and then go Witch Doctor and an Arbalest. No healer, no jester, no real tank, but pretty high damage potential. We'd have to use the transform quite a bit, but we can reduce the stress from it with the trinket that we got at some point. Um, I think I'm gonna try it at some point. I'd probably rather first get to some veteran rounds and just from time to time return to these four when we have enough money, because we'll probably end up with a lot of stress in the end. So we just can reduce the stress and don't worry about gold. This is quite annoying now because we are not quite ready for veteran runs, and we are running out of people for apprentice runs. And of course, I don't want to dismiss people who will level it all the way to level 3. But well, it's probably the only option that we have, just get rid of some of them. Okay, so this is all for this part. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit a like, it helps me a lot. And I hope you join me for the next part again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye!